The Ramchal Mistay Yeshrim says, "V'nimtza shu musam bemet b'toch ha'mar chazaka." We are in a strong war. What does it mean we're strong in war? Why? He says the whole world, ben tov ben lara, whether good, whether bad, they are tests la'adam. Hemi nisyonot la'adam. Whether good, whether bad. We need to say, like he writes over here, ha'oni mitzad echad, v'osh mitzad echad. He says, even poverty is a test, and wealth is a test. And that makes sense, right? Like Mishlei says, Pasuk in Shlomo HaMelech, Pene es ba v'kichashti, maybe I'll be too satiated, and I'll forget, and I'll say, Mi Hashem. Who's Hashem? Sometimes you don't realize you have that, right? A guy thinks he's making on his own. Meanwhile, it was Borei Olam that helped the whole way. Excuse me. So he says, Namad Mi Hashem, Pene Varesh, Veganavti. Now he writes, Hashalva mitzad echad. He says, Vayusi mitzad echad. Even pains is a test. Comfort is a test, and pains is a test. What are you going to do when you're comfortable? What are you going to do when you're in pain? Until the war is like very, very hard. If you're going to be a warrior, and you will win the war from all sides, he is the winner. Meaning to say, everybody has tests in life. The wealthy guy has tests, the poor guy, the average guy, the not so average guy. Everybody has different tests they're going through in life. Yes, we understand that. But what he's trying to tell you is, you have to hold on, and you have to, of course you have to do your due diligence, what you can do. Of course you have to try, you have to do everything you have to do. But at the end of the day, let's say for example, I'll give you an example. Wealth. You're very wealthy now. What are you going to do with that wealth? What are you going to do with that? It's a test. What are you going to do? You're poor. What are you going to do? A person's what is he going to do? You know, sometimes a poor person starts, why is this that? Then you have another poor person who says, Hashem, everything is good. I know you're doing this for kapara. I tried my best and it's not going through. But you know what? I'm going to continue trying and I'm with you. Whoa, you see, wow, it's a whole different... The more you conquer your Yetzer Hara, that's the more you're going to be happy with. Again, the more you're going to conquer Yetzer Hara, the more you're happy you're going to be. So, you know what they say? Chaye Olam, this world is Chaye Sha'ah. This world is Chaye Sha'ah. Meaning to say, it's a temporary. Now he goes on to a whole new topic about that the whole world was for Shimush Adam. What Shimush Adam was created for the human being to be used to get close to Hashem. Let's say, for example, an animal, steak. You want to have a steak to be strong in order to learn Torah. You want to eat this in order to be strong and be healthy, to serve Hashem. So it's being used for the Adam, and he writes that if you're strong enough, and you are taking in things from the world that you need to serve Hashem with. Let's say, for example, you're going to need a car to travel from this place to that place. So that what you're doing is you're uplifting the whole world, really, in essence. He says because the items, the inanimate items of the world is being uplifted when you use it to serve Hashem. I'll give you an example. What happened by Yaakov Avinu? What happened by Yaakov? Yaakov was resting, Hadam Moriah, he was resting, and he put a rock. All the rocks wanted to run. I want to be the rock. I want to be the rock. I want to be the rock. Why do you want to be the rock? Because I want to be used to help the tzaddik. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. That's what he's praying over here. He writes that what? All the rocks came in one place. He says, I want the tzaddik. Why? Because the innate things, inanimate things that you use to serve Hashem with, it gets uplifted. Let's say a chair. You're sitting in a chair in order to learn, let's say. You're sitting on a table in order to learn. You should just know that table is the happiest table. You don't see it. You're not going to see a smile on the table. You're not going to see a smile on the chair. But look at Har Sinai. Everybody was fighting. I want the Torah to be me. What, the Har Sinai was fighting? All the mountains, the highest mountain, the widest mountain, they're all fighting. Put the Torah on me. What are you fighting about? It has feelings? At the end of the day, yes, in essence, it's excited. Even the innate things, materials, are excited. Even a rock was excited. Put my head. Understand? The Rambam even says a whole story. Even if a person builds one time an awning, and it's raining, pouring, and the awning was there for 500 years. You know what I'm saying? And one tzaddik passed by because he needed to have like a little bit of a break from the rain, let's say. And he went under the awning to have a little bit of break in order to have menuchat nefesh, in order to serve Hashem more. The whole thing for 500 years worth it just for that awning to be. For that tzaddik to come and have that. The awning was worth it. 500 years later, the guy came. The answer is we don't understand that every item wants to serve Hashem. You understand? Every animal wants to serve Hashem. You understand what I'm saying? Even like everything, it has to have a schut. It wants to have a schut. You are born in order, you understand, to serve Hashem. You will get the reward that's deserving to you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And it'll never stop, and the reward is tremendous. Hashem doesn't pay pennies. He pays so big that a person, me, that's everybody, he's going to regret, why did I do more? Why I could have done more? I could have pushed more. I could have this, that. The rabbis always speak about one thing. You always look in the Chazal. What is it saying? He says, Hayom la'asotam, do it now. You'll get in the future, you get your reward. All these things. And then he writes something amazing. He writes this. If you really look, no human being can ever really believe that his whole purpose of this world is for this world only. There has to be a higher purpose. There has to be. It doesn't make sense. Why doesn't make sense? He says, because think about it. It does, tests come in and this comes in, a million things happening in your life. So what's the ending? That doesn't make sense. That's it. That was the whole life. You eat, you drink, you go to the bathroom, you shower, you do this, you do that, you learn, and that's it. That's the end. It's impossible. It doesn't make sense to believe it. Any human being, if they really put seichel into it, it only makes sense. Even the goyim, they speak about eternity. The goy doesn't understand what he says. It doesn't make sense. He's saying, I heard once one guy was saying, a goy was saying, it doesn't make sense. We're living here for this world. Must be there's a bigger, higher purpose. Must be there's a heavens. That's the truth. The truth is we have to go strong, go through our tests and challenges, and know that Hashem is with us in it, in the challenge. We have to hold His hand. We have to beg Him, Hashem, be with me, and He will be with us. And you'll see Atad Ishmael like no other.